Right now, we're gonna have Doug Collins that did analyst for a long time and come back to coaching. Do you think it might be hard for him to deal with this new kind of guy that doesn't have a full college experience? It's gonna be different than 10 years ago.
There's no question that the players have changed, and you're dealing with a new breed, a different mentality from the old school players. However, with Doug Collins, in that case, you're talking about a very, very bright, intelligent man who has been watching as he has been doing the broadcast on TNT. And he has the ability to change and understand what these younger players are about. And I think he'll do an excellent job. His son is an assistant coach at Duke University, so Doug goes to many of their practices and watches them very often, so he sees how the young players like to be treated and how they should be treated from Coach Mike Krzyzewski. So I will be very surprised if Doug does not do very, very well in turning the Philadelphia team around.
This year is gonna be comeback year for Doug Collins. Or it's gonna be comeback year into the NBA for you. No plans about it.
Well, I had an opportunity to meet with two teams that had openings this year. New Orleans was one team, and the Cleveland Cavaliers another team. And both made different decisions in picking their head coach for a variety of reasons. And all you can do is hope that you have an opportunity to sit down with the team, talk to them, make your presentation, and hope that they like the way you had coached in the past and that your record is good enough where they feel this is the man I want to coach my team. And we'll wait and see. If not, doing the television has been very good for me.
You coached the Cavs.
I had coached them for 6 years.
What do you think? What's going wrong with that city? Why they never should accomplish something?
First of all, Cleveland has accomplished quite a bit over the last few seasons. Any team that can win 127 games in 2 seasons has done very, very well. The disappointment came that they did not make it back to the NBA Finals and win a championship.
They just missed the final step.
They missed the final piece, which was winning the championship trophy. Now, with LeBron moving on and going to Miami, this takes a huge piece of the organization, of the franchise, away. And this is one of those pieces that is very hard to replace. We're talking about a player who was MVP back-to-back years. He's a local product who was the #1 pick in the draft and wound up having great success. How do you replace that when you lose that part? So now the franchise must make a decision on what direction they're heading and what players they're going to try to put back together again to achieve that kind of success, which is very hard to do.
You used to coach in the NBA, and now you're doing summer camp here in Europe. This is not the first time you came here. What do you think are the biggest difference between the kind of training we had in European basket and on NBA basketball?
Well, years ago, I would say that the technique in teaching was different between European basketball and basketball in the United States. But now, with so many coaching clinics, with the ability to watch games and watch videos, teaching videos that people have put out, you see so many similarities now, and it's come closer to being the same. Just like our basketball courts now are little by little almost starting to look exactly like one another. When the lane is taken away, the trapezoid lane, three-point line moved a little bit, the shot clock over the years has been changed. So all of that is, I think, a good move to try to unify and make it one court, one dimension, same thing for everyone. I would think that the rules make a lot of sense, because if you're going to carry it over into world championships, why all of a sudden have to adjust and change everything you've done when you're playing at the professional level? But these are things that may take time to get done. But I always enjoy watching coaches practice from other countries. I love coming to Europe, and if a coach will allow me to come in and watch his practice, I love that. I enjoy that, because you can always steal something from someone else's practice that you can use on your own.
We're gonna have this in Europe this year. What do you think about the smile and the painting area?
I'm a fan of the restricted area, because I think it is such a difficult call when players of NBA size that are as big as they are, jump as well as they do, and explode as quickly as they do, and another player makes a move to get to that spot, and you're talking about this much distance sometimes, and whether he got to the spot or didn't get to the spot. And what this does is it helps clear up a very important call for the officials, because it's either a basket that's good, 2 points, or you're taking a basket away, and that can change the course of the game, obviously. So if it helps the officials get it right, I'm good with it.
So it's part of the evolution about the physicality of the game.
And the players getting bigger, stronger, quicker, jumping higher, and trying to help officials who are just mere mortals make the right call.